Hi, my name is Desiree Bonhour, and in the next few minutes, you're about to discover the incredible story of an amazing gal who lived and breathed the Pick 3 lottery game over the last 4 years. After failing many times, I put together a special lottery strategy that brings me as much as $470 a day, playing my favorite Pick 3 game each day and winning a big fat payouts. I know it's not the multi-millions promised by the power games. It is not even the mega jackpot, but who cares? If you have a method that can't be stopped by the lotteries and a method that can bring you such consistent sums of money, please listen closely. I'm sure you know that we are living in difficult times. With rising taxes and healthcare costs and the cost of living, many people are just keeping their heads above water. Nearly $3,300 per week is a lot more than the typical paycheck in the United States. If you think that that sum is just not enough for you and that it is not worth your time to watch this video to its conclusion, I invite you to close your browser now. On the other hand, if you are truly interested in discovering how the fast cash is made, totally 100% legal, using an amazing simple formula to beat any Pick 3 game almost anywhere, then may I stress the importance of watching this video to its conclusion. Before I let you in on the secret to $470 a day cash winnings with Pick 3 Lottery, let me tell you a little more about myself so you can see that almost anyone can copy what I've done. Well, I should say, not everybody. If you don't have the time to spend 5 to 7 minutes a day, then it won't work for you. As I mentioned, my name is Desiree Bonhour. I'm 37 years old. I'm not a math genius. I wasn't a math nerd and won't ever be. I'm just a normal gal like most women who is totally convinced that the Pick 3 game can be cleaned out when you use the right numbers. I've been playing the lottery games for over 15 years now. For the first 13 years, I was only playing the 5 and 6 number big lotto games. Even though I spent a lot of time researching those games, not to mention all the money spent on tickets, I never won enough to make it worthwhile. I do think it was more by chance considering the crazy money I was spending while testing all kinds of methods. It took me nearly 13 years to realize that those big games simply can't be profitable. At least I couldn't do it. Now, I won't challenge folks who claim to have found a way to beat the big lotto games. I just couldn't figure it out. Perhaps you know better than me, but the lottery can be addictive, much like a nasty drug. It is real difficult to control yourself from overbuying tickets. It's the gotta play again to win mentality that keeps running through your head. And no matter how hard you try, you just can't get it out of your head. This is my story. After taking a break from the big games, I decided to focus on the Pick 3 and Pick 4 games. Why, you might ask? Because I thought then, as I think now, the smaller lottery games, the Pick 3 and Pick 4, that don't provide millions in prizes like the mega games, the games where you win just a few $100s per drawing, weak spots can be exposed. And they do have weak spots. I am not sure whose fault it is. It could be the Pick 3 or 4 game designer. It could even be because of the lack of attention. But honestly, it doesn't matter because I like what's happening. I don't want you to think that I cheat, because it's impossible to cheat the games. And you can say that again. The only thing I did was discover a strategy that enabled me to select my numbers with amazing precision, which even astonished me. I'll let you in on my secret in just a few seconds. First, I began to research the Pick 3 and Pick 4 lottery games. To begin with, I pored over all the information that I could find. I looked at books and videos and even spoke to several winners. It seemed like no one had a sure thing. It was more of an educated guess. Just like most newcomers, I began to play with my eyes closed. Talk about a big mistake. I still lost money even though the tickets were only 50 cents each. If you start playing every day or sometimes twice a day and you're not sure what you're doing, you are almost destined to fail. I kept repeating my dumb mistakes over and over again for nearly 2 years. Sure, I got a few small wins, but it was less than 10% of what I paid for the tickets. Not too smart. Pretty soon I was running short on cash even though I had a full-time job to support my losing venture. Finally, I knew it was time to change what I was doing. My plan just wasn't working. After putting in a pile of money, I still had no idea what was going on in the damn game. Although at first glance, I would swear that it was the easiest game to beat. Unfortunately, I found out the hard way that this game can be a pocketbook killer. It can be scary to play because it can poison your pocketbook with subtle kindness. And here is why. It is a minor, benign purchase, just a few bucks a day. When you lose, it doesn't hurt much at all. The thought of winning can really excite you. You can do it every day. You think it is easy to win, but in reality, it can be quite difficult. And before you know it, you end up losing loads of money without having much of a chance with these slippery games. Likewise, the games can become the daily cash generator you've always dreamed of. When you know the right way to play and crack open the lotto code, in just a minute, I'll tell you how I found the secret and how you can use my numbers. My losing streak only increased to resolve to go back to the drawing board and figure it all out. Carefully, I began to research the background of the game, focusing on finding repeating patterns to unlock the winning secrets. As a matter of fact, did you know there's a simple trick that enables you to win $250 each time you play? Think I'm kidding? Think twice. I have uncovered this secret trick. I was scratching my head when a startling breakthrough occurred. I located a little-known file that contained all of the drawings of a specific Pick-3 game. That day will stay in my mind's eye forever. It was January 31st, 2014, a bright but frigid day that was about to turn my life around. My friend, don't you have a special feeling inside when you're onto something important? That is exactly how I felt that day. I got my hands on a big database of a specific Pick-3 game through a unique source. Don't worry, it's perfectly legal and anyone can get this if they know where to look. But you don't have to, because I've already done all the work for you. I began to study it top to bottom. I researched numeric setups. I practically took my whole day, and there, right before my eyes, everything began to come out roses. At last, I could see clearly that pure luck has nothing to do with winning at this game. And only in a few situations can you cash in a big winners with just luck in your corner. Now, you would have to be foolish to think that you might get rich playing Pick-3 or Pick-4 games just relying on luck. That's not likely to occur. But if you know how to play intelligently with the right numbers and get the odds in your favor, you can create a virtual ATM cash machine that can pay you handsomely. Just how it can win for me. Allow me to show you a few figures from my ledger in daily Pick-3, Pick-4 winners. Day X, $368. Day Y, $289. Day Z, $177. Day T, $467. And nice money like this. Or these. How will you feel when you see this type of money deposited daily into your accounts? That day, at that moment, I knew that I would win consistently. All I needed was some time to implement everything. As I said, I'm not a genius, but when you have a complete picture, it's obvious what you have to do. Now, I had my own pattern that I wanted to test. The first day, I invested $5 and didn't win a dime. The second day, I invested $5 and won $70. The third day, I invested $10 and won $175. The fourth day, I invested $10 and lost. Day 6, $20 investment, $225 win. Day 7, $20 investment, $145 win. Not bad for the first week. I couldn't believe my eyes. The money was not that important. The most important thing about this was that after so many years of struggling, is that I had the ability to use something sure that made me money. That was priceless. I followed the same strategy, and over the next few weeks, I discovered even more amazing things. Therefore, I was able to adjust my strategy and achieve even more winners. My craziness of not giving up on the dream had finally paid off. Now I could relax because I had perfected my method, and by doing so, I could make almost $3,300 a week without doing any work. I'm telling you, when you get to generating an extra $12,000 to $15,000 a month, you can feel a big difference. You're more relaxed, you can afford many things for your wife and kids, you can pay your mortgage and pay off all your debts. It feels great, so I don't see any reason on why I should not be doing it. Since my secret formula does not break the law, and it is 100% guaranteed that it works, I could do some good and help my friends by giving them my numbers. Since we're not competing with each other, I don't see a reason of not sharing my Pick-3 and Pick-4 numbers with them. Let's not worry about the fate and wealth of the lotteries. There are thousands of people who play relying on luck, as I did for many years. This made me realize something very important. What if I created a unique website app that anyone can use to get my numbers and make a living out of Pick-3, Pick-4 games? The proof was there. It works like crazy, and it can work for you too, even if you don't have a clue about the games. The strategy is very easy to apply, and it is almost guaranteed to work. It takes just a few minutes a day to fill in your tickets, and it can be done entirely from the comfort of your home. And the best part is, this secret formula can be scaled to make thousands of dollars each week, easily, with a few small steps. So all the odds were in the favor of writing a complete guide with my Pick-3, Pick-4 strategy. I started to combine all the information I had accumulated through my experience, and after 2 months, I finally had finished writing down my new system and now had it programmed into a neat and clean new website app. To be honest, it is the most complete website app you'll ever see for giving you numbers to play. It is easy to use but full of the most advanced number selection technology to win fast and efficiently. It was developed for my strategies exactly how I apply them and how I manage to pick winners for nearly $3,300 each week without effort. It has been developed with the average lottery player in mind, so that my numbers can be easily used and applied by all the people who are interested in making a living out of the lotteries. Stop deluding yourself. Without a system, it's almost impossible to hit the jackpot with major lotteries. The odds can be close to zero. Focus on making as much cash as you can out of the lotteries, picking up prizes of hundreds of dollars, and then you'll be able to shoot for thousands. My strategy can be scaled and can lead you to a point where you may earn more than $10,000 a month only from your local Pick 3, Pick 4 games. The principles are the same. The patterns are the same. My system works anywhere in the country or around the world. I tested it. I sent my numbers to some friends in LA, New York, Las Vegas, and they all found winners. It seems that others do better than me. Prize $2,727. It cannot be luck. It's science. Advanced science that is programmed into my website app, and it can be used by anyone to get their daily numbers. In a glimpse, here's what you're going to discover when you use my new website app. How easy it is to log in and get your daily numbers. How efficiently using these numbers so you can see your first winnings in the first week. Your first win, the exact thing that you need to get started and feel great about winning nice money. Your first major win, $500 or more, and the powerful numbers utilized for achieving it. Just a few people out there know the feeling of progressing from small to major wins, and you can be among them. The secret of not risking many dollars when the odds are not in your favor. It can save your back. The amazing secret of how to play like a pro in just 5 to 7 minutes a day. How to win Pick 4 games with the incredible accuracy as you win Pick 3. And the main benefit of winning with my powerful numbers, how much does it cost to gain lifetime access to my new website app? That's a good question, considering that I spent years playing and the last several months writing down my strategies before the website app could even be developed. I don't know how to put an exact price on my new website app. Most of my friends that I've helped truly wanted to send me a percentage of their winnings. I just couldn't do this because, after all, they were my friends. I asked them instead to donate money from their heart to charity. There are so many unfortunate rescue dogs and cats out there who never make it through the year. People can make a difference when they give to worthy animal welfare groups. To be completely frank, I think access to my new website app can be easily sold for $200 because this money can be recovered in just a short week. It's good to pay money when you are confident that you can make 10 to 15 times the amount you invested. I'm not a greedy person, but you understand that I cannot give away access to my new website app for free. Before she passed, my mom told me that when you give things away for free, your subconscious mind will trick you and tell you that everything that is free is not always good. Therefore, I am asking you to invest a little amount to gain lifetime access to my new website app. This will make certain that you'll use my app, and therefore you'll get closer to the winnings you deserve. Initially, I wanted grant access to my secrets for $150 so anyone could afford it. But after I thought more about it, I decided to lower it to only $97. That's a full 35% off. Hold on. I thought that I'm crazy myself, and to sustain this theory, I'll do an even crazier thing. I'll lower the price to just a fraction of the initial price, but only for a limited period of time. So I don't know for how long, it can be till tomorrow or next week. I'll lower it to nearly half price for only $49. One-time payment, no hidden fees, no recurring bills. Just $49, and you get lifetime access to my new website app that will give you numbers to play every single day. It will be yours. Click on the Buy Now button below and act now. Tomorrow might be too late. Hold on a second. I'm an honest gal, and I wanted to remove any burden from your shoulders. Your investment is 100%. Order my new website app, and for the next 60 days, you'll benefit from my 100% money-back satisfaction guarantee. Here's how it works. You take my secrets for a ride right now. You invest $49. You get lifetime access to my new website app, and you put those lottery numbers to work. In the next 60 days, you are not happy with the results you are getting, you can ask anytime for a full refund. No questions asked, no hassle. You'll get your money back quicker than you can say Jack Robinson. I know it won't be the case, but I just want to make sure that you understand the terms and so that you won't have to hesitate to act now. Click the Buy Now button below and change your life forever. Your transaction is 100% safe. Our merchant processor is handling tens of thousands of transactions each day for the last 10 plus years without any problems for your personal information. That we can assure you, trust your instincts on this and act right now. Remember that this offer won't be the sweet half price off forever. Tomorrow or next week, the website can be taken down or the price will increase to $97 again. Act now. Click the Buy Now button below now.